All right. Hey, here we go. Top of the hour, 1 o'clock. I promised you small town America. We're coming to you from Peaster, Texas. So if you're out driving around on a Saturday afternoon, come out to Peaster, Texas. Just head down Farm Market Road 920. We'll see you there. Man, it's going to be an exciting day. We had Tim Barton here first thing this morning. He was doing a little history lesson for us. And then we had Christian Binion with Country Network. Fear No Evil. He's got his T-shirts over there. Make sure you tune in February the 20th and catch that show on the Country Network, the next big twang. And then also this afternoon that we are going to be with Brian Hicks from Washington's Armor. And in fact, let's look at the trailer there, and then I'll get him on up here. Oop. Let's go with the Washington's Armor trailer.
All in your journal.
Some would have you to believe today that all of this is the work of chance and not that of divine providence.
Good morning, Major Washington. His Lordship said that you are to insist that the governor send you with a letter addressing Mr. Christopher Guest.
They butchered him in front of his wife and children so that no provincial nor Indian not loyal to the French would dare venture to go where you and the governor would have us go.
Many in the House believe your trip to the French Commandant to be theatrics, to induce public sentiment both here and abroad for war.
How, George, do you respond to this indictment that some would say to be unreasonable reasoning in the age of reason, sir?
Be of any consequence if the boy dies in the wilderness.
He led us into Ottawa territory. That Indian will find his brothers and they will hunt us down.
Eat like a boy.
What is your name, madam?
To you, my dear boy, I am simply Sally.
Say your goodbyes, Major.
Good day, Mr. Gist.
This circumstance could lead to an open conflict with the French.
We shall cross, and without delay.
Yeah, pull that up there. Let me remove that. Let me get this over there. Brian Hicks, actor. Man, so you've had an exciting career right now, haven't you?
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of projects here recently. Some of the ones that I think you listed on your site, 1883 and The Chosen and Washington's Armor. I think you just showed a clip from that.
Right. And I think you have one of the amazing stories you wasn't an actor. You were working out in the oil fields.
So, Zach, I don't know that I'm still not an actor, but yes, I do. I have an amazing journey. God really did a number on me. And it all came from my daughter, of all people. She's 11 years old now, but back when she was about 5 years old, now, let me start off by saying that this little girl is incredibly intelligent, extremely smart. And so whenever she was about 5 years old, she came up to me and she said, "Hey, Dad, if we all came from Adam and Eve, how are there different families?"
Right.
And I was like, hang on. And I went and I got my Bible and I opened it up to Genesis and I'm looking and I'm like, okay, there's Adam and Eve and they have Cain and Abel and then Cain kills Abel and then they have Seth. And when I read the name Seth, it was like a light bulb went off. It's like, I don't know any of this stuff. And I should know this. At my age, I should know these things. And so I went and I told my daughter, I said, I don't know, but I'll get back to you. And I went and I read the Bible from front to back. And, then I had like my own questions. I started researching those. And once I had a good grip on it, I went back to her and I explained it all to her. And then her and I did the children's Bible together 3 times. And I brought her the Nest learning system and went through the Superbook and did all those things. And once she had a good grip on everything, I went back and watched like every biblical movie ever made. And So, once I had all this knowledge, I was like, man, I got to do something with this. Like, it's exploding inside of me, wanting to come out. I want everybody to know what I know. And so I was like, I got a lot of those movies I watched. That's something I can do. And, I really didn't think a whole lot about it. And my daughter was going to be off school on Monday, and I was like, I need to take her to do something. So I started digging around on the internet. I found this first century village just outside of Fort Worth. And I was like, hey, that'd be pretty cool. Like, her and I, we could go walk through there and see how people used to live. So I called them up and I said, hey, you guys going to be open on Monday? And they're like, normally we are, but unfortunately we're going to be closed. And I was like, oh man, we're going to my daughter out there. And they said, look, we're closed because they're going to be doing some filming out there. And if people are looking for some more people to participate, you guys want to come out and be a part of the film? And I was like, yes, that's exactly what we want to do. And so Emily and I came out, and it was Peaster Television Network, and they were filming promotional videos for Israel. So we got to dress in this first century clothes and walk in this first century village with this guy that looks like Jesus, and he's performing miracles and healing the blind. It just had a huge impact on us. It took the Bible and brought it to life. And so at the end of the day, the Daystar people were like, hey, we can use you guys for all kinds of stuff. And then California Studios was like, hey, we got all kinds of projects y'all can participate in. Then it just, one thing led to another. And, I don't know how many films I've been in now, but it's been an amazing journey, and it's a way of serving for me. That's
Right. Well, and I think that's one of the things that kind of impressed me about you. I know we're good friends from the set and all of that, but I mean, your whole career really comes from your dedication to your daughter and wanting to not only be the father figure in her life, but also teach and learn. Part of what we do with Small Town America is preserving our history and our heritage. And anytime that you can be that father figure and go and find those activities, it doesn't have to be the arranged daddy-daughter day. You're doing that once a weekly. You're doing that on the weekends. You're doing that every chance you get.
Yeah, I don't know any other person that could have brought me to God other than the love of my daughter. Like, 10 years ago, if you had asked me, Brian, do you believe in God? I'd say yes. And Brian, do you believe in Jesus? Yes. But I didn't know, like, I believed here, but I didn't hear, and I damn sure didn't hear. And so, that was a process for me. And it had to come from that little girl and my love for her, and wanting to tell her the truth. And so I had to find out the truth for myself. That's something that I think that this whole program is about preserving the truth, passing it on.
Well, and like I said, if you were here when I was talking with Christian a little bit earlier, 10 years ago, I had the opportunity to sell the concept of that, and God said, no, don't do it. And so now here we are, we're going live. But it's also, God puts us in those deals where He's constantly testing you and training you and preparing you. And here we are doing the live show. Actually, I wanted to jump in here because I got a little reel. I don't know if you've seen this reel yet, but I'm going to show this reel of you from Washington.
Easy now. Easy. Here we go. Oh. Easy, Major. I thought you said you were trained in the medical.
Colonel Washington, we've got him on the run!
Now I've got to ask.
Okay.
'Cause there's a little accent there, but what's that method like?
Oh man, so that's my biggest crutch. I'm in Southeast Texas, born and raised, and that accent's pretty deep.
Mhm.
And so these guys, this one in particular, the one I was playing, Captain Thomas Wagner, he had a British accent, and for me, that was like a hill to climb. So,
Right. But then also you're going to. I mean, we're here. We're celebrating President's Day. All of that. We're doing it. We're doing a period piece, and you're now having to portray a real. How much history did you know before you landed that role?
Okay, probably the basics like everyone else. I had never heard of Captain Thomas Wagner prior to landing this role,
Mhm.
so I had to do a little research.
Mhm.
And the Washington's Armor people, they had a linguist that we got to work with. This particular pronunciation was called, or dialect was called received pronunciation, and so it was a process working with this guy to try to get that down as best I could.
Yeah, you can get that dialect down pretty good there. That's like a screaming macaw under that. Well, cool, Brian. What's in the future for you? I mean, you've done 1883. You've been on the Chosen, Washington's Armor. You're out there. What can we expect here in the near future?
Well, in September, there's going to be a film that comes out called The Blind, and it's telling about Bill Robinson's story and how he turned his life around and really started going after God. And so I'm a very small part of that film. But beyond that, I don't know. So I'm going to follow. I'm really had to learn recently how to stop being in the flesh and walk in the spirit.
That's my biggest problem. Just get out of his way. You don't know where God's going to take you. You just kind of get out of his way on it. Well, brother, I appreciate you coming by. I'm going to stop by here. I'm going to show this little deal. The Crimson Experience is going on over at Capernaum Studios. They're actually going to be doing some casting calls later on today. So if you need some pointers, Brian Hicks is here. Can give you some pointers on acting and all of that, and you can go over and see the Crimson casting call.
Hey guys, I'm Tammy Lane, founder of Capernaum Studios and director of the Crimson Experience. This Easter weekend, we have the biggest production of the Crimson ever. We have added scenes, special effects, and some awesome vendors. You won't want to miss it. This is the perfect event to bring your friends and family to because we present the gospel message in a unique and experiential way. For sponsorship, casting, and volunteer opportunities, go to CapernaumStudios.com.
We'll do you. Hey, we are. We're really in it right now. We're going live in the camera. Your finger's in there. Your camera's in there. Hey, when you're doing a live show, get in the truck, get out of Peaster, Texas, because all you guys at home are not seeing what's going on all around us. You're not getting a chance to meet the vendors, not getting a chance to get your pictures taken with Brian Hicks. He's so popular, everybody's lining up. We can't even get around the camera right now. Hey, I am here with Tammy Lane. You just saw that. The Crimson Experience is going on. Sweet. I'm glad to have you here. It's been a wild morning, has it? Hey, right? No, hey, it's live. We're working. We're good. We're good. I promised people Tammy Lane. I got her on the show. Tammy's here. So casting call for the Crimson's going on later this afternoon. Okay. Well, so small town America. We go around a small town. It's the people and places that make America great. And I have to ask, because you got Capernaum Studios just right down the road, what was the vision behind that?
I didn't actually know much about productions, so I was called into doing film, and I did 7 biblical short films. We rented a big soundstage, and in the big soundstage, we built a huge village set. So, first century set, built it in about 2 days, and tore it down. Built it in about 2 weeks, and then tore it down in about
It goes in the trash. It just goes in the trash.
And so I think that's what the Lord used to drop into my spirit to build a permanent that we can film them and then other people can come in and use as well.
Right, Right. So you build the village, got it all set up, no filmmakers. Hmm. 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 Right, and but when we talk about live productions, because you can go down to Palador Canyon and you can sit on the side of the hill and you can watch the Texas. You can go over here to Glen Rose and see the Promise. You can go up to Oklahoma and you can see their Easter pageant. Your live shows are a little bit different than what you experience out there. Can you kind of explain what that live show means? Yeah, actually, I've got the trailer here for the Crimson. Let's just take a look and you can,
I seek Jesus of Nazareth.
I am.
wow. So that's coming up April 7th and 8th. Uh, would you say the Crimson's probably your most impactful of all the live performances that you do? Hmm. Right, the Resurrection Sunday. Sometimes we kind of take that, we just think it's all Easter bunnies and eggs, and we come out, but there's something really impactful about it when you're actually there and you experience what Jesus went through carrying the cross. Well, that is awesome. So you can go to Capernaum Studios, and tickets are on sale right now, April 7th and 8th. Under that one, I know you're getting ready for your casting call, so we'll let you get out of here and get your casting call. Guys, don't forget, tune back in. We got one at 2 o'clock. I have some great guests. I've got Rick Smith. I got T-Ron Hicks. They are here in the house, and we're going to have some fun with those guys. So y'all stay tuned. We'll see you at 2 p.m.